So this is an Arians and it has the Chinese OHV engine, 208 cc, and this engine is on many snow blowers. It's the typical Chinese engine. Now you will need very soon, this one only 30 hours of operation, started getting gasoline inside the oil, inside the engine oil just released. The dipstick, put your nose right there and smell. If you smell gas, you have a problem. Do not operate until you fix the carburetor. I'll show you a video. You need to replace one component here who has been worn. Only 25-30 hours of operation only, it's already worn the part on the carburetor. It's not difficult to replace, it's not very expensive, but if you don't replace it timely, you will get oil, gasoline inside the engine oil. You will not notice that, and your engine will start wearing. Even if you replace the oil every year, your engine will wear fast and may even fail. Now on the other side, this is my side with the starter. If you happen to have a starter, doesn't matter. So it's the right side of the snowblower. You will have a few serial numbers. This one perhaps is something that has to do with the gas tank, but you have this sticker, but below, right, this is like the when you pull, and you have this other sticker, and this got you the engine serial number. This is the engine identification. Mine is something like 208, the last digits 2081 SN, and I'll put a link in the comment section with the part number for this very specific engine. It's when you search on internet, yeah, camera is not focusing well. When you search on internet, you will have a trouble searching with these numbers. Sites will display different way these engines, but I believe it's the 208 cc OHV, and the one that I will link you in the comment section should be perhaps for most of these engines, including the carburetor. Now there may be variants, I'm not 100% sure, but just go with this information. Now if you look on the right side by this right by the right side of this sticker, right side on the engine, you don't need to remove the cover, I just pull it. You have stamped on the engine block more serial numbers. This one again, it's a, you can guess what it is. It's different numbers. I think this is a 6. Just clean it a bit. It's a good idea to spread some engine oil here, because these stamps will just oxidize after many years and will just wear off. So you get an idea. And there is another sticker right here, and it's a very nice idea to take a picture of the sticker. You don't know how long it's going to stay there. Now there is another important, very important serial number just behind, and again, maybe take a picture of it. This is the snowblower serial number. You see mine, it's 124346. It's very important because, and this is the model number 920013. The serial number is very important because when you look for some of the parts, not all, but some of them, there are 4 versions depending on the intervals between the serial numbers. So the serial numbers start at 30 something thousand, go up to 100 something thousand. There are 4 periods, each may have different parts. So when you look for the part number or the part diagrams, you really need the serial number. It's extremely important, and this is for the entire snowblower, not just for the engine. And that's it. I suggest you read this small instructions here. And also this here, it's interesting because at some point they say should not operate these snowblowers in warm weather. That's interesting. Don't start that engine then. There's one more last thing I want to point out. You see, this is the drain oil valve for a boat, but you also have kind of oil caps. Make sure these are tight. Don't force on them, just make sure these are tight. It seems on some Bridge & Stratton engines, this get loose from vibration, start leaking, and the engine is lacking oil before you realize it. It starts leaking slowly, but it's empty. So make sure this stay tight there is this one on this engine, and there is another one which is metal on the other side, right there. So I can tell there's another cap here. It's metal plug, if you want. It seems these engines are also used in other applications than snowblowers, and maybe those holes are used on those applications to feed oil for whatever other items they have, not on snowblowers. Okay, so be aware. Problem here, engine oil dilution, very, very important, critical. It's just like on cars, you know, racing cars with GDI engines, get oil dilution and blow the engines, same thing. So really smell, you don't know when it's going to happen, keep smelling before each operation. Just smell inside there, see if there's no gasoline smell. It's just like a foul smell. It's hard to describe, but it's definitely not burnt oil smell. It's oil with gasoline mixed. I also had problems with the friction disc, very, very early failure on this units. Is just how it goes. Also had problem with the auger bearing, very poor quality, a Chinese Peer brand, very bad. Otherwise, I don't have problems. The belts more or less worn, but and obviously this, you know, OHV engines, they never start after summer storage. There is an emulsion tube that gets clogged. There is two ways to bypass this. First is to crank and prime at the same time. Right hand on the crank, keep spinning a few seconds. At the same time, prime it. Just push and release. Make sure it has a squeak inside. Otherwise, you will need to drain the carburetor small cup here, drain some gasoline to unclog that emulsion tub. If that still doesn't work, you need to remove the emulsion tub. I have videos. I'll put perhaps a link with a playlist in the comment section as well. You need to remove that emulsion tube, use a needle, clean it. It has tiny holes. Put it back and use only gasoline without ethanol. Shell, it's selling Shell 91 gasoline should not have ethanol. Use only without ethanol. That's the best hint I can give.